So we have been discussing this essentials of spiritual life with the help of the anecdote of Nachiketa and Yama that we find in the Kathopanishad. Nachiketa is a perfect spiritual aspirant, and we looked into many qualities that make him so. In the last class we discussed the question of Nachiketa, of the 3 boons granted. In return of the 3rd boon, Nachiketa wanted an answer to a question from Yamadharmaraya. That was his 3rd boon, an answer. And that question was about the real nature of man. What happens to a man when he dies? That was the question. Some say he exists, some say he doesn't exist. What is the truth? And we discussed that there are a lot of such questions answered, asked in the Upanishads. What is there beyond space? That's the question asked. Is something that is beyond space. What is this world? And all, a lot of questions. These questioners, they are called jnasus. They are not bothered about things of this world. These questions haunt them. And the answer to all these varied questions, many questions Upanishad gives, is you try and know yourself, know your real nature. And therein you will get answers to all these questions. All these various questions that you have about creation, creator, human being. You will get answers to all these questions if you realize your own real nature, who you are. Realize it, and you will get answers to all these questions. Now, this is, we may find very strange as to what is there to know about ourselves. We know ourselves. Everyone knows oneself. But Upanishad says that what you know of yourself is only the tip of the iceberg. It's a very small part of your personality, and your personality is much deeper than what you know of yourself, what you think of yourself. You think of yourself only in terms of physical body, but you are much more than that. Dig deep into your personality, investigate deep into your personality, and you will find a treasure house within. Such query or such investigation into our own real nature, such effort to know ourselves, it is same as knowing God. The effort to know God and the effort to know ourselves. The journey is same. Apart from satisfying the curiosity, so to say, does it have any other practical benefit? That question comes. That also we discussed. That all our present struggles are on account of a sense of lacking within us, a sense of dissatisfaction within us. We labor under that, all our efforts. But Upanishad says when you know yourself, truly, you will know yourself to be complete, to be purna, to be lacking nothing. Satisfaction itself, bliss itself, free from nirananda. And that will automatically take you beyond all sorrow and all the petty struggles of this world. So therein is the practical benefit, utility of this pursuit of our own real nature, pursuit of God. So it has practical utility. Then comes the question of eligibility. Because unless we are eligible, we won't succeed in this endeavor to know God or to know ourselves. Many times we fail because we lack the eligibility. What we are eligible for, it must come to us. And if we take something which we are not eligible for, if we get it also, we won't be able to do justice to what we are doing. And in eligibility, there were two criteria for eligibility. One was ambition or desire. We see many young men and women are forced to get into their family vocation, be doctors, engineers, business persons, whatever. They may not have desire for that kind of vocation. Circumstances force them to take up those vocations. Then we find they are not satisfied. They are not able to do justice to what they are doing. So desire is one criteria. And Yamadharmaraya tested Nachiketa before answering that question, whether he is really desirous of this knowledge of the self, by so to say trying to scare him away. That when gods have debated this question, the answer is very subtle. You won't understand it. You would be wasting a boon. Ask something simpler, which you can understand, which you can make use of. But Nachiketa is firm, and he says that I want this only. So there the first criteria he has passed. He is desirous of this knowledge of the self. And then comes the second question, or second criteria to decide whether one is eligible, that is the ability. Many have ambition, many have desire, but we also need ability. The question of ability is very vast. Each vocation, each profession needs different kinds of abilities. Some need physical fitness, stamina, some need patience, some need sharp intelligence, some need planning. Every vocation has its own requirements of ability. What is the ability that is required to succeed in this pursuit of self-knowledge, of spiritual life? What is the ability? That is what Shruti is going to tell. Upanishad is going to tell us through this story of Nachiketa and Yamadharmaraya. This is a bitter pill to swallow, not something that many people want to hear, and something which turns many people away from Vedanta in particular and spiritual life in general. But it's a bitter pill, as I say, not something that we want to hear. But Upanishad, Shruti, Vedas, they are like a mother. Though bitter, they want to present us with this pill because it is good for us. Shruti is our well-wisher, like mother. And she wants to point out to us, this is the criteria. If you want to succeed in spiritual life, if you want to succeed in pursuit of self-knowledge, this is the criteria. What is that criteria of ability? We will see as we go forward in the story, but in one sentence or few sentences, it is the ability to think, to discriminate, to think in a particular direction. We all think, but to think in a particular direction, in a particular way, to think, and then arrive at conclusions. That is the ability required. And to tell us exactly what it is, the Upanishad tells it takes the story forward. Now Yama says, you see, young man, you're asking such deep, subtle, inscrutable question. Cease from all this. I am sending you back. I will give you life so long as you wish. I am the God of death. As long as you wish, you live on the earth. Live with your children and grandchildren. I grant that also. Not only that, I grant you a life of abundance. I give you a kingdom. You rule over a kingdom. And you will have good health. So health, wealth, relatives, long life, everything you take. Don't press for an answer to this question. This question, the answer is inscrutable, subtle. Don't press me for it. Take all this. Long life in abundance with relatives. Live with that. Such temptation is presented to Nachiketa. He does not answer anything. Then Yamadharmaraya says, okay, if that is not enough for you, look around. In my world, there are these divine musicians, chariots, dancers. These are all divine. These are not available for human beings. Take these with you. I am giving these as present to you. Take these and go. No mortal has ever enjoyed such heavenly enjoyments. You take this with you. Don't press me for an answer to your question. Such temptation, we find people falling for petty temptations. But here is Nachiketa, who has been tempted with heavenly enjoyments, a very long life of abundance and all that. But he thinks that is what makes him a spiritual aspirant par excellence. He thinks that this Yamadharmaraya is telling me I can live so long as I wish. But he is not telling me that I will be immortal. I will never die. That he is not granting me. That boon he is not granting me. Boon of amritatva, immortality. That he is not granting me. So today, tomorrow, maybe after thousands of years, I have to die. That is for sure. Secondly, he is painting a very perfect picture, a happy picture of enjoyments. But how long is that perfect picture going to last? These enjoyments that he is, objects of enjoyment that he is presenting to me, will they remain as they are as time passes by? The singers, the dancers, the chariot, all that, wealth, will it remain the way it is today, or will it decay? Things that I possess today, are they going to remain the way they are throughout eternity? Throughout I live? There is no guarantee. Definitely, being things of the world, these will have fate of the things of the world. They will age, they will become deprecated. by enjoying these, what is going to be my fate? As I keep enjoying these sense objects, am I going to go strong or am I going to go weak? These objects, are they going to give me strength or drain me? And one day or the other, I have to give up all this and die. So this picture perfect that he is painting is not going to last forever. It may last few days, weeks, months, years, but this is not eternal. This is going to change. This is going to slip from between my fingers. I will change, things will change, and one day there will be dissociation. So this picture perfect is not going to last long. That is one thought that comes to Nachiketa's mind. His brain works in that direction. How long is this going to last? Is it eternal? Is it permanent? Is it long lasting? And the second thought that comes to his mind is, today I am happy with all these. I may be happy with all these. But what is the guarantee that after some days I will not seek, desire for something more or something different? What is the guarantee? What is the guarantee that my desires will not outgrow my possessions? Today I have this, I may be happy. Tomorrow I may want something else. Day after tomorrow I may want something more than this. And then again the whole thing will start. There is no guarantee that these sense objects will make me kritakritya, santripta, completely satisfied. There is no guarantee. On the contrary, I have seen in the world people who have lived their whole life enjoying sense objects. End of the life, if we ask them, are you now fulfilled? Are you happy? I don't get a positive and affirmative answer. Nobody seems to have got that satisfaction, that kritakrityata of having achieved what needs to be achieved, that sense of having achieved what needs to be achieved, sense of having done what needs to be done. Who has pursued these sense enjoyments throughout their life. They have eaten throughout their life, but has the desire for taste left them? It has not left. So what this Yamadharmaraya is offering me is no doubt quite tempting, but it has these defects. One, this picture perfect is not going to last long. Secondly, it is not going to satisfy me forever. These are the two defects that are present in this offer of Yamadharmaraya. This is what is called discrimination, viveka. And then he says to Yamadharmaraya, I have come from earth, from a lower region, to you. You live in a higher region. From you, I should ask for something that is higher, not something that is lower. So you have to give me that immortality. You have to give me that knowledge of the self. I do not want these things. These things are ephemeral. these things just do not have the capacity to satisfy me forever. This may satisfy me for now, for a few years, but they just lack the capacity to satisfy human soul. Navittena tarpaniyo manusha. These are the words of Nachiketa. No amount of wealth or enjoyments can really satisfy completely a human being. So, sir, Tavai Baba Stavanrutyagete. All the chariots and dancing and music, please keep it yourself and grant me that boon, the answer to my question that is inscrutable, no doubt. But I won't get any other teacher than you. So I want answer to that question alone. So that is the way Nachiketa thinks. That is the way a spiritual aspirant thinks or should think. Thinking through is what is required. All of us, we have our responsibilities. Most householders have to take care of the needs of their family. It is their duty. They have to. So there is a line of need. We need to fulfill that. The needs of those who depend on us. Then, beyond that needs are the comforts. We need to provide not only for the needs of our dependents, but also for their comfort. So there is a line of needs, then there is a line of comforts. We need to provide. Beyond that is the realm of luxuries. And last is the vast and inexhaustible realm of greed. There are needs, comforts, luxuries, and greed. These are the four realms, so to say, circles, one bigger than the other, one bigger than the other. That realm of greed has no end. People have enough wealth which can last for 7 generations. Still, they want more. That's greed, there is no end to it. We need to draw these lines. And we need to decide for ourselves. What is need for one could be luxury for others. These are very subjective matters. We want to draw a line at comfort, we want to draw a line at luxury, very well. But somewhere we have to draw a line, saying that thus far and no further. For that, this kind of thinking is necessary. What is it that we are trying to gain? How is it going to serve the purpose? What are my expectations out of this? This thinking has to be done. This thinking is what makes a person spiritual aspirant. Simply running after sense pleasures, every desire that comes in the mind, that is not the sign of a spiritual seeker. So this is one of the important essentials of spiritual life, this discrimination, thinking. And this we find in Nachiketa, in abundance. He has got a sharp intellect and the right direction in which to apply this intellect. That is why he is a spiritual aspirant par excellence.